Do y'all know what true happiness feels like? Because up until this NBA season, I had no idea what that felt like. As a Thunder fan, y'all had no idea how stressing it was. Like, I'd get into a basketball argument and get kicked out immediately because I was a Thunder fan. But now we're the second seed in the West. So like, oh my God, y'all don't know how excited I am. But let me take y'all to like the early beginnings of my fandom so like y'all can really understand me. I started watching basketball after the 2016 season. So like as soon as I became a fan, Kevin Durant left. To be honest, I didn't even know he left until I saw a YouTube video saying that the OKC crowd was calling him a cupcake. Because I wasn't really tapped into the NBA like that. I just became a fan because my brother said he was a Thunder fan, and I was like, alright, I guess I am too. Yada yada yada. Westbrook wins the MVP. I'm hyped as shit because like he won the MVP. But like at that young age, I knew our team was not doing shit. Like we had an MVP, but what else? Like one day I was scrolling through Twitter and I saw this like graphic, and this shit was hilarious. Like who on this team is supposed to do anything besides Westbrook? I know there's Sabonis and Oladipo, but this was when they were rookies. Like they were not like that. Like look at this team. I found out we traded for Paul George that offseason when I saw Brawada's YouTube video. It doesn't really have to do anything with the story. It was just like something I remember. Disappointing ass season. We lost to a Jazz team led by Donovan Mitchell in his like rookie season. Like already as a Thunder fan, I know nothing but losing. But it's a new season though. You know, Paul George is doing really good. Ended up like third in MVP voting. Oh, we're gonna do at least decent in the playoffs, right? Right? I hate Damian Lillard with every single thing I have in my heart. This fucking dude hits a buzzer beater on us. Y'all don't understand how mad this shit had me. Like, bro was beefing with Westbrook and then he made a buzzer beater on us. Oh my gosh. At this point, I don't know what to do. And then that offseason, we trade Westbrook and Paul George. I swear this shit just kept getting worse. Like, ever since I became a Thunder fan, it just like steadily went down. Like, the only bright side about this whole offseason was that we got a lot of picks. Like, I didn't even like shit at the time. Like, I thought he was alright. He's a Thunder now. Like, okay. But I was more high on Hamidou Diallo. And I miss Hamidou. Hamidou, if you're watching this, like, you know, just know I fuck with you. You got at least one fan on the earth. We had Chris Paul too, but it was like, okay, you're pushing 40 with a shitty ass supporting cast. What the fuck are you gonna do? And then the day that Thunder is supposed to play, coronavirus hits the league, and then like, you know, it has to be postponed. We actually ended up making the playoffs. I don't know how, but we did. But we get bounced the fuck out in the first round by the Rockets. I don't really know how to feel about this series because it was like Westbrook versus the Thunder. And at this point, I'm more of a Westbrook fan than a Thunder fan because, like, look at our team. I was secretly rooting for Westbrook more because, like, if he got bounced out of the first round again after leaving the Thunder, it would have been kind of embarrassing for him. Then we trade Chris Paul to the Suns, but SGA was already showing signs of being good, so I wasn't really tripping. I was tripping when they traded Hamidou Diallo to the Pistons. Like for who was, I don't even remember his name. Like I don't even think he's in the league anymore. We finished at the bottom of the West. We were the 14th seed. Shea was injured and he only played 35 games, so that was like mainly one of the reasons we were that bad. Like we wouldn't have made the playoffs or anything, but we would have been at least like 11th seed. But you know, it's a new season, right? The draft, you know, we drafted Josh Giddey, Trey Mann, and Alperen Sengun. Oh wait, we traded Alperen Sengun. I mean, that shit doesn't matter. We got Trey Mann. This was the first season where I attended my first ever NBA game. It was the OKC Thunder versus the Sacramento Kings, because you know, I'm from Sac, boy. But in all seriousness, I'm gonna show you this quick photo I took at the game. Tell me who the fuck is in this photo. Do y'all see this man? Name him right now. Paul Watson. We lost that game and Shea didn't even play. Like, wow, what a terrible first game. To no one's surprise, we didn't make the playoffs. Like, with a man like Paul Watson, you would think your franchise is saved. You know, per usual, another offseason, another lottery pick, because we fucking suck. We actually had 3 picks this time, and it was the 2nd, the 11th, and the 12th. The 11th, we got it from the Knicks. Ousmane Dieng. I still have very high hopes for him, but like watching him play, it's like, nah, this dude was not a lottery pick. But anyways, time for the good picks. Leading up to the draft, everybody was saying that Jabari Smith is like confirmed going to the Magic with the first pick. But then on draft day, like 10 minutes before the Magic put in their pick, it was like, oh shit, they're taking Paolo. So then I was like, hold up, the person who was supposed to go first overall is gonna slip down to us? We need to take Jabari Smith. I still thank Sam Presti every single day for not taking him, cause Jabari Smith is dookie shit. We end up taking Chet. At the time, I didn't really like it, cause I was like, oh shit, we should have taken Jabari, but I wasn't really tripping either. The 12th pick, I didn't really care, cause it was like, all right, this dude is most likely gonna be pretty buns. But we took Jalen Williams from Santa Clara, a small ass college. Whole time I was like, we should trade down and get Shaedon Sharpe because he's low-key kind of fine. And imagine him and Shea, I was like, you know, it's bound to do good. Looking back at it, Sam Presti is really like that. He took 2 out of the 3 best players in that whole draft. But just when you think that shit's about to go right, some bad shit always has to happen. Chet Holmgren fucking dies. Like at some random like scrimmage, I don't even know what the fuck that shit was, bro. He just like fucking dies, bro. And that shit had me fucked because like everybody was already saying like, oh, Chet's too skinny for the league, and then he just dies in like some random pickup game. Luckily for us, Jalen Williams was a dog. Before this season started, I was telling everybody I knew that Shea was gonna be a top point guard in the league. Everybody laughed at me. But who the fuck was laughing when at the end of the season, this man made All-NBA first team? Me! We didn't make the playoffs because we barely missed it in the play-in. We beat the Pelicans in the first game, and I was watching that shit in the Carl's Jr. So, I was really hyped when we won that game. But then we ended up losing to the Timberwolves by 30 points. But, the future looked bright. We just had Shea, who just came off an All-NBA first team. And then we had J-Dub, who almost won Rookie of the Year. And then we got, like, a bunch of supporting. We had Isaiah Joe, who was, like, the best shooter in the league. And we were getting Chet back. Like, oh, my gosh. Before this season started, again, I was telling everybody, OKC is a top 4 seed this season. They all said I was stupid, but who the fuck's laughing now? Like, Shea is in conversations for being the best player in the league. Chet is, like, one of the best centers. J-Dub is a fucking dog. We are the 2nd seed in the West, which is tied for 2nd in, like, the whole NBA. We beat the Celtics. And then we fucking cummed on the Nuggets. We get back shots to the Timberwolves, all while being the 2nd youngest team in the NBA. I was here when we were at the bottom of the West, and I'm gonna be here when we bring that chip home. The days are looking so bright now that the Oklahoma City Thunder are winning. Just know I've been here when y'all were ass. True Thunder fan. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. If y'all did, like, subscribe, comment, so other people can see it. Type shit. All right, bye guys.